guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game, I'm playing a 2v2v2 match on the map Arena Valley Extreme. I'm playing in the bottom right, and as you can see, my teammate there has spawned in the bottom middle. And first thing I'm doing is I move my MCV to the left, and that's just to use the Your Patch, which has a few more gems on, and it'll just hopefully give me a bit of benefit at the start. And I'm going to build some infantry early on. Now I'm just going to need to send all these infantry to the main points that I would usually do if I was playing a free-for-all or something like that. And it's just to stop any enemy scouts getting into my base. As you can see, my teammate, from what I saw, yes, he's moved his MCV up, which could mean there could be like infantrymen coming from the left along the bottom of the map. So I'm going to have to be careful of that, because usually I would just leave the left if I had a teammate there, but who knows, some could get through. And there's the top of my base. I mean, the bottom right position is quite good from a defensive standpoint, and as you can see, an infantryman has got through that bottom part. You can see my teammates trying to chase him right now, but I'll just build an infantry there and make sure my infantry are blocking that position. And I'm just getting to all the main points. Now, we have to be very careful sort of in a 2v2. You don't want to get locked in to fights with too many teams or just one team and let one team get away with just doing not much and building up. And we can see Darren's in that bottom left-hand corner. And I think what's most likely the case is we've got 3 teams along the bottom and 3 teams along the top. So probably team 3 has been unlucky and they're split up possibly. Because I can't see anyone in the right middle position. And there goes my second war factory. And I'm just building a power plant, get some power up, and I'll get that scout moving upwards. And I'm going for the 3 war factory start, which means I'm going to be building 2 ore trucks straight away. And you can already see Pink has been destroyed, and I dare say he's playing on the top of the map. So this puts us in a little bit of a dangerous position at the moment, because if they've been destroyed, we could be attacked at any point. And it does seem very, very early, so I'm thinking it's possibly he's had an infantry rush maybe, but he's definitely out of the game. And there we can see that my teammate's been attacked by Darren. I haven't got too many tanks to defend with at the moment. I am getting my 3rd war factory out though, which will increase my tank building speed. So this isn't looking too good at the moment, and we can see we've lost the construction yard, so he's not going to be able to build anything else, like any other buildings. But he does have an ore refinery, he does have war factories left, so he is going to be able to build tanks, and I think he's going to be going on the counter-attack. Now it's important that we clear Darren quite quickly, because as we can see, Team 3 at the top has been defeated, so we need to get, well, eliminate him quite quickly. So the other team doesn't have time to build up. And you can see that Darren's doing a run for my base. And because my tanks are already at Darren's base, I'm just going to keep on fighting through there, because there's no point in trying to chase light tanks. They're too fast. And he'll get back to my base before I am, and then just dart around with my buildings and try and destroy as much as possible. So I'm at his base. My heavy tanks will do a lot of damage. And we can see we're just taking it out with the help from my teammate Bob. And I'm just getting that extra ore refinery out, which is just going to be quite helpful. And we've just got 2 more buildings to go, and yeah, I've lost my construction yard, which is unfortunate, but Darren is out of the game now. And we can see there some of the green fighters from the north of the map. Right, so yes, so I've lost a construction yard. It looks like I've lost a small power plant, so I am a bit lowish on power. However, what I do have is I do have 3 war factories, which is going to mean my... Oh no, I've got 2 power plants actually, but my war factory building speed isn't going to be too bad. And you can see Cyan is going on the attack, and he's got a lot of tanks there, so I'm just going to try and do as much damage as I can. And he's just bringing them through, and I think he's probably looking for a construction yard initially, which he's going to realise he's not going to find. And he's destroyed one of my power plants, so that's a bit of a blow because it's going to reduce the power I have, and it's going to increase my building speed time. So that's a bit of a knock-on effect, but you can see his forces are being reduced quite rapidly, and he's losing quite a lot. He's going for my other power plant as well, so it's quite important that I keep this one alive, because well, it's the only power I've got, and it will hurt me very badly if that one goes as well. But we managed to keep that last power plant alive, so our building speed is going to be a lot slower than it should be, but there you go. And then we can see green, he's coming from the right. He doesn't seem to have too much, so those people carriers aren't going to be too much of a problem. However, tanks are a little bit more of an issue, but he doesn't have enough there to really make like a really hard big threat. And what we're doing is we're sending tanks to Gerben's base. So we can see he's there, he's trying to destroy my small power plant. I'm just going to try and destroy his tanks. And I'm just going to keep my tanks going towards his base as he's trying to destroy some of my buildings. And there we can see he's got his ore refineries, so we're going to go for those first. And this is sort of turning into a base race. And you can see he's actually selling up. So I'm not sure if he realises that I don't have an MCV, because he's just sold up immediately. Because he was in quite a good position there. I don't know how many tanks he had left, but he only had those, I think it was about 3 buildings to be destroyed. Well, 4. All he had to do was destroy those war factories and barracks, and then it would have been game over. So I don't know if he saw that, or if he'd lost some tanks, maybe fighting the ones that were coming out of the war factory. But that's, yeah, that's put us in a really good position, because as we can see, green doesn't have that much to defend with, and I've got quite a lot of tanks left. And you can see that Bob, who's playing as orange, is coming into the base. He's got some rangers to defend, so he's probably built some things that aren't as good, like rangers probably aren't worth building. You're probably better off just building tanks. And we're going to be able to do this. You can see our numbers are overwhelming, and that's going to be a good game. So I think it was a bit of maybe a premature quit there, but that's the game over. Right, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.